How about 90? How about 90? Hi, Jobe. Kena? We are back, candidates. We are busy with our maths paper 2 as we revise for our NSC final examination. Are we all going to pass our exam?
Yes.
Say, I'm going to pass my examination.
I'm going to pass my examination.
Hashtag Khaki Sal. Leave no child behind. So we have a question here. Read the question.
Find the general solution of.
Find the general solution of this equation. Remember, general solutions are equations in its nature. Candidates say me, how are we going to start, my girl? Because the starting point is very important. Ne?
Sir, I first started by rewriting sine 4x as sine 2 into 2x.
Why? Why, my girl?
I wanted to fit into the double angle of sine 2 theta.
Okay. Because we can notice that in the numerator, we have a double angle. Remember, double means what? 2. Ne? 2 times of something. Even if I can have sine 8x, it's a double angle. Do you agree? Yes. What will be the expanded expression of this? Talk to me. Talk to me. 2. Why are you saying sine? 2 what? 2 sine what? 2 sine 4x cos what? Cos 4x. Do you agree? Double the angle, half the angle. Let's say it. Double the angle, half the angle. So, how many options do we have for sine? Only one. It's going to be what? Talk to me. 2 sine 2x cos what? Right. Divided by. We also have a double angle for what? For cos. It's going to be what? We have how many options? 3 options. So, the other, there's only one option that only consists of what? Of sine. Ne? Yes. Which one am I going to take? 1 minus 2 sine square what? 2x minus 1. Why specifically this one? Why specifically this one? Because it only consists of what? Sine. The other 2 consist of what? Cos. Remember, at the end, I'm trying to have one ratio so that I can factorize it nicely. You get it? Yes. Then, equal to what? 4. Your algebra must kick in immediately. Obviously, 1 minus 1 is what? 1 minus 1 is 0. Do you agree? So this will go. Then I'll be left with what? Also, then this would have been divided by the whole of that. So do you agree with me that one of this will go with what? With what? Do you agree? Yes. Because now I can divide. Remember, you are only allowed to cancel when you divide. Right. So I'll be left with what? 2 cos 2x. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Yes.
All divided by what? Negative. Be careful in the exam. Negative what? 2 sine 2x. As I said, your algebra must be good here. Equal to what? Equal to 4. So now I have a what? This will automatically be what? 2 divided by negative 2 will result into negative 1. So I'll be left with what? So I have cos over sine. And fortunately, the angles are what? The same. Ne? But we do not have an identity for cos over sine. So we need to be a bit clever. But you remember in grade 10, you learned about cos over sine. But you don't need to worry there. We can cross multiply so that we have sine over cos. Let's cross multiply quickly. I'll be left with what? I can have what? Negative 8 what? Negative 8 sine. Do you agree? Over what? 2 cos what? Equal to what? We are cross multiplying, eh? Oh no, it's going to be what? This equal to what? Equal to, remember I got this by multiplying that, then this will give me what? 2 cos what? 2x. Yes. Then we are looking for what? Sine over Sine over cos, not cos over sine. So what must I do? Divide both sides by what? By what? 2. Do you agree? So it's going to be what? 2 cos 2x. Again, minus 8 divided by 2 is what? Minus 4 what? Sine over cos. Sine over cos? Tan. So now the angles are the same. Tan 2x equal to what? 1. Do you agree? Are we happy so far?
Yes.
Then I'll be left with what? Tan what? 2x. I'm isolating tan. So I'll be left with what? I have divided both sides by? Negative 4. Are we all following?
Yes.
So it's going to be what?
Negative 1 over 4.
Negative 1 over 4. There you go. There you go. Are we done? No. Remember we did a what? The general solution for cos. Now we are doing another one for what? All trig ratios have general solutions. What must I do here? From here I will find what? I can't hear you. What does the negative say to us, Dirapelo? Jobe said the negative says to us what? It only specifies what? The quadrant. Where what? Where tan is negative. So when we find the general, what is the reference angle? We may not substitute what? The negative. Right. It's going to be what? Tan the inverse of 1 over 4. Tan arc 1 over 4. I can't hear you. 14.04 rounded off to 2 decimal places. So because it's tan, we can have only one solution. Ne? Yes, it will only be, don't include the negative I said. Now, I'm going to go to the quadrant where tan is what? Where the first one is what? The second quadrant. Do you agree? I'm going to specify to the examiner. I'm going to go to the second quadrant and say what? X. Am I going to say X? No. I'm going to say what? 2x equal to. In the second quadrant, what are we saying? 180 minus the reference angle. It's going to be what? It's going to be what? 165.96 degrees plus what? 180. You are sleeping. 180. The period of tan is what? 180. If you put 360, unfortunately, you are going to lose marks. Why are we saying 180? Why are we saying 180? The period of what? The period of tan is what? 180. But when we were doing the previous one, we got 360. Talk to me. What must I do? Are we done? Divide through by 2. Each and every term must be divided by 2. Therefore, let's have the final answer. 82.98 degrees plus what? 90 times k, where what?
K is an element of all integers.
K is a what?
Element of all integers.
Must I write the second equation? No, because it's included in the first. If it's tan, you are allowed to write only one general solution because the other solution is embedded in the first one. Do you agree?
Yes.
But you may not include plus minus, unlike cos. So the lesson from here, boys and girls, is that you must know the general solution for all trig ratios and also the identities. Is there any question before we take a break? No. Did you all understand? Yes. Wonderful. Let's take a breather, then we come back. Thank you.